restart. He scored 13 points on 6 of 8 in 15 minutes of action, but he sat out the final 7 minutes and change of the fourth quarter. Pelicans lost a big lead and lost the game by 2. And remember, they're desperate to win every game the rest of the way if they're going to try and get themselves into these playoffs. The good news for Zion, it was his 5th game this year, shooting at least 75% from the field. The bad, he had more turnovers than he had combined in rebounds, assists, steals, and blocks. It was his first career game with fewer than 3 rebounds. So, Jay Will, I come to you again. You've been following Zion as closely as literally anybody, going back to his days at Duke. What did you think of the way they used him in those bursts last night?
Oh, Greeny, thank you so much for asking me this question. We were on your show, this is a couple of weeks ago, and Big Perk and I got in an argument. He's like, I'm telling you right now, Alvin Gentry, they're going to let Zion go. Let him go. Let him play all day long. They pushing for a playoff spot. I sat there, I listened to Perk puff his chest. I stayed cool, calm, and collected. And I said, you know what, Perk? They're going to have him on a minutes restriction. You may not like it, but I'm just trying to tell you right now, especially after he went away home for a couple of days with a family emergency. And last night was a prime example of that. Look, I thought he should have played down the stretch. The Pelicans have this habit of giving away close games. They've been doing it throughout the course of the season. This ultimately, I think, hurts the Pelicans. But not having Zion on the court at the end, I knew it was going to happen because that's how you're going to play him. It's a long-term game, not the short-term gratification for Zion, even though I thought he should have played down the stretch last night. 15 minutes, he needs way more than 15 minutes.
Perk?
Listen, Greeny, I can't believe Jay Will for saying this, right? He's trying to call me out and trying to prove me wrong for something I said, right? But if Zion Williamson would have played in training camp and would have played through the scrimmages, we would be talking about a whole different type of situation right now. He went home. The Pelicans did not want him to play last night. They said, okay, if you're going to play Zion, since you want to play, we're just going to play you 15 minutes. I guarantee you, Mr. Jason Williams, that if Zion, when it comes to 3 games in, he'll be playing about 30. He just wasn't supposed to play yesterday due to that he had to leave the bubble and that he didn't have any practice time. So for you to sit up here and try to say that, oh, I told you so, Perk, and you knew this man had to leave the bubble, that's crazy to me, Jay Will.
Come on, Perk. I wish a lot of things would have happened in life. I wish I would have never got hurt. I wish I would have won 9 championships. There's a lot of things, but the fact is, things happen the way they happen. Minutes restriction, my brother. That's what you saw last night.
Is that going to continue? Real quick, let me ask Jay. Let me ask Jay. Is that going to continue? Do you expect them to be this kind of careful with him the rest of this restart?
No.
So you agree with Perk? He's going to start playing.
Yes, I think he'll start playing, but I think last night, once again, easing him in to what this new normal is and allowing him in his conditioning to get back up to a point, considering he's had time off.
But real quick, they don't have a lot of time for that, Perk. Will he be able to get them in the playoffs? Will they make the playoffs this year based on the way they're using him?
No, they won't. If they don't play him minutes, the Pelicans will not make the playoffs. Right. Although I loved Brandon Ingram and the way that J.J. Redick playing, but if Zion is not on the court and not playing a lot of minutes for the Pelicans, they have no shot.
They have a very bright future, no question, but that might not be over the next few weeks. All right. They are the Rock and Kevin Hart whenever we need them here on
Come on, Greeny. Don't start labeling me that.
I got to run. Thank you both. We had a great weekend. We'll check in with you Monday. To the NFL we go, where our Jeremy Fowler polled NFL executives throughout the league on which players were the top 10 at each position around the sport. And we found the case of the Green Bay Packers to be very interesting. NFL execs are taking Aaron Rodgers as the number 3 quarterback. That shouldn't be a surprise. His numbers last year, by his standards, not eye-popping.